has reached an agreement, and I do have a plea questionnaire waiver of rights form in the file. Ms. Jackson, before I proceed, if this is going to be a plea and sentencing, do you see your attorneys over there on the screen?
Yes.
And at the last...
All right, folks, buckle up. This is where the courtroom gets real. Multiple case numbers, one defendant, and a plea deal on the table. Think of it like legal Tetris. Stack the charges just right, and only one block remains standing.
You said you're okay if he appears by video. Is that
Yes.
still correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you have any questions during this hearing, let me know, and I'll send you either to our Zoom room or I'll have you call him.
Okay.
And then you can get your questions answered and we can get back on the record, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, so an agreement has been reached. Mr. Fisher, can you please recite it for the record?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Jackson is going to plead to an amended count 1 of possession of amphetamines, which I believe amends it from count subsection, one moment. It amends it to subsection 3G, subsection D, I believe. And the agreement would be for court costs, and all remaining counts and all remaining charges will be dismissed and read in. And the reason for this agreement is that Ms. Jackson has not only reinstated her license, which required the completion of an alcohol and drug assessment and the follow through with the recommendation of that assessment, but she has again also followed through with that recommendation. I have provided proof of that to the district attorney's office, and she's been doing well since then.
And I am so happy you have your driver's license, Ms. Jackson.
Me too. It helps. Like, you see my girls and not worry about nothing.
Because where are they now?
In Cottage, well, my youngest is still in Cottage Grove with her aunt and uncle, and she's doing good. She's in marching band now. And Anna's in college in River Falls for veterinary school.
Now, this is a huge turning point. Notice how the defense isn't just saying she's sorry. They're bringing receipts, proof of treatment, proof of license reinstatement. In the legal world, this isn't just damage control, it's redemption strategy.
Well, that's all paid for because of her grades.
Please let's encourage her to be a vet, and she can come back here. She'll make a killing.
She wants to do farm animal, domestic, and farm animals. So she's going to be a traveling veterinarian.
Have her come in. I want to meet her.
I'm in the process of getting a hobby farm right now so she can practice, but that's what she wants to do, and she's doing it.
Awesome. It's a lot of work to be a vet, but that's awesome. It is in dire need here. Dire need.
Yeah, and she knows that too, and she doesn't have to do the full 8 years because she did 2 years of the courses while she's in high school. So she's,
That's awesome. What happened to your wrists?
This one, there's some kind of weird cyst that pops up into my wrist, so it kind of cuts the circulation off and it swells up. And then this one, I did myself. Going down to the cities to get someone a stove, and that didn't have one, and I lifted it by myself and strained all the muscles in here. So I gotta behave. Thank God my job likes me.
All right, so that's the agreement that you've reached, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and so formal motion to amend count 1, Mr. Schmidt?
So made.
Granted. Ms. Jackson, you went over a plea questionnaire waiver of rights form with your attorney, correct?
Yes.
And he read it all to you word for word?
Yeah, I understood everything.
And you understand everything, and you did sign, well, it says reviewed over the phone.
Yeah.
Technically, because I would require you to sign that, I would print it out, but he did go over that with you on the phone?
Yes.
And you've been in front of me before, so you've read these before, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So you fully understand everything?
Yes, I do.
And you gave him permission to electronically sign your name or state that, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And if the court follows the recommendation, this is going to be a simpler matter, and so I'm not going to require the thoroughness of having a signature because you're acknowledging it right here on the record. You're pleading guilty to 1 count of possession of amphetamines. 51, 13 years of schooling. You can read, write, you understand the English language, all correct.
Yes, ma'am.
And you are receiving treatment for a mental illness or disorder. And that's your AODA stuff, correct?
Yeah.
But you aren't taking medications.
No, I'm trying to veer from the medications because I'm having the 1 kidney. So I just trying like natural herbal medicines and stuff like that. And hopefully by September, I'll get back to being with Penny Bearheart so she can.
I like Penny.
She's amazing, and I'm so excited to have her back.
I'm really excited too. I really do truly respect and enjoy Penny. So you went over your constitutional rights with your attorney and you thoroughly understand them?
Yes.
Do I need to go over those rights with you in any more detail?
No, ma'am.
And so you understand by pleading guilty, you're waiving and giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand if you're not a citizen of the United States, your plea could result in your deportation?
Yes.
And do you understand here, the state would have to prove you possessed a substance, the substance was a controlled substance in an amphetamine classification, and you knew or believed that substance was a controlled substance in an amphetamine classification. Do you understand what the state would have to prove?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that maximum possible penalty could be a fine of up to $5,000 or 1 year of incarceration or both?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand there's a recommendation here for the court for costs only? Do you understand I don't have to follow that?
Yes, ma'am.
I could sentence you and all the way up to that maximum possible penalty if I thought it was warranted. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you still wish to proceed and enter a guilty plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, are you admitting here today you did in fact possess an illegally controlled substance in an amphetamine classification
Yes, ma'am.
and you knew what it was?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So you're pleading guilty because you're guilty of the offense?
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone made any threats or any promises to you for you to plead guilty to the charge?
No, ma'am.
You're doing so freely and intelligently, telling the court you fully understand what you're doing
Yes, ma'am.
and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
Has your attorney represented you competently?
Yes, ma'am.
He's answered all of your questions.
Yes, ma'am.
He's looked at this matter thoroughly.
Yes, ma'am.
And are you satisfied with his services?
Completely.
Any questions for
Here's the legal meat and potatoes. The judge is making absolutely sure Jackson knows her rights before pleading guilty. Why? Because if the court skips this step, any halfway decent appeal could undo the conviction. It's like the legal system's safety net. No shortcuts allowed.
the court or your attorney before I proceed?
No, ma'am.
As to the amended count 1, possession of amphetamines, how do you wish to plead?
Guilty.
Court will find your plea of guilt is done knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily. I'm going to find you understand your constitutional rights and what it means to waive and give up those rights. I'm going to find a factual basis to accept your plea of guilt. Based on that, I'm going to find you guilty of the amended count, possession of amphetamine. The remaining counts and matters will be dismissed and read in for purposes of sentencing. A judgment of conviction will be entered today. Argument, Mr. Schmidt.
Because she's already done the AOD and gotten her license, I think the state's main interests are met in this one. There'd be no point to doing probation with AODA conditions because she's already done it. And obviously, simple possession is not a crime of moral turpitude, so there's no basis to jail or prison. Thank you.
Mr. Fisher,
Your Honor,
Well, that's all paid for because of her grades.
please let's encourage her to be a vet and she can come back here. She'll make a killing.
She wants to do farm animal, domestic, and
And there it is, the gavel moment. Guilty on possession. But notice, no jail, no probation. Why? Because rehabilitation already happened before sentencing. It's like showing up to the test with all the homework done. You get credit before the teacher even looks at your paper.
I would ask you to follow the joint recommendations, as I believe she has met the purposes of rehabilitation that probation would provide in this case, and I believe she will continue to do well.
All right, thank you. Ms. Jackson, do you want to make a statement today?
I hope I get the recommendations because I got counseling tomorrow.
Ms. Jackson, you and I go way back.
Yeah.
Had our ups, had our downs. Been there, been that way. And I've seen you do very, very well. I've seen you when you're at your lowest too. You know, I hope you know that I want to see the best in you.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that, well, you know, I'm concerned with substance abuse issues, and it's gone back a few years, etc. And you've been working hard, and with substance abuse issues, yet not just you, people relapse.
Right.
As long as you learn from that relapse and you continue to move forward and you take control of your life and everything in your life, you're going to do well. You do that. I have no work. There's multiple things with you that I don't worry about. If I assess charges or fines and fees, court costs, I know you'll pay them. You do. Especially even if you get a court-appointed attorney. You do. My concern with you is that you get the mental health that you need and to move forward, because I know your children mean so much to you.
Yeah, they do.
And it sounds like they're doing great. It sounds like even though you've had some struggles, that they have still been able to push forward and do great things. They sound intelligent, they sound smart, playing in the marching band. It's a lot of coordination and a lot of mental thinking, and being a vet, that's awesome. So as long as you keep being that support system to your daughters and that positive influence, get the help that you need to gain that control and take over.
They've been my support through, with it, inspired me to keep fighting through it and go forward. That's why I'm excited about being back with Penny, because she was trying to help me with the trauma part of it, why I was going back and forth with the substance and not dealing with like the death of my parents and stuff like that. So that's
Self-medicating.
Yeah.
Self-medicate.
Yeah, and I don't want to do it. Either way, I'm gonna end up dealing with it, and if the longer I prolong it, the worse it's gonna be when I actually have to face it. So I'd rather just.
This
not
right
have it
here
hanging on
is
me
what you
anymore.
don't always see in courtroom
Rather
dramas.
that too.
The human side. The judge isn't just sentencing, she's mentoring, talking about relapse as part of recovery, not failure. And tying it back to Jackson's daughters, that's the real-life leverage. Family is motivation.
I think the recommendation is appropriate here, so I'm going to assess $500 court cost fees fine. You have that posted, you're good to go. You have 20 days to appeal. Should you fail to appeal within 20 days, you do lose that right. I do need your DNA. I'm sure we have it, but you still need to confirm with the Sheriff's Department that we have it. If they need it, they'll swab you. If they don't, you're on your way.
Okay.
You have the right to request it be expunged through a written letter to the Department of Justice, not to me or this county, to the Department of Justice. Anything that I'm missing?
Not for me.
Mr. Fisher.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right. Good luck, Miss Jackson. I hope you heal up well. Tell both your daughters, but I'm rooting for both of them. But I really am excited for that daughter.
So here's the verdict. A $500 fine, DNA confirmation, and no further punishment. For felony drug possession charge, that's practically a miracle ending. But it also shows how proactive rehabilitation can completely change a courtroom outcome. Take notes, because this is the blueprint.
Yeah.
Daughter in college.
She's excited too, and I'll keep you posted. You'll hear from me.
Excellent. Thank you. River Falls is a great school.
Yes. Yeah.
It really
Wow.
is.
Is it ever?
And they have a really good agricultural.
And they have their own
Probably
rodeo, so they let her be part of that too, without having her own horse. They let her participate with that, so she gets to do some riding herself now too.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so she's pretty excited.
Well, that's great. Good luck to you. You can come get your document for DNA and you're free to